It wasn't a giant, it wasn't bright, but its impact may still be unfolding today. Imagine a gravitational disturbance from the void, triggering a slow-motion comet shower toward Earth, like a cosmic time bomb set to detonate in the future. This isn't science fiction. This is a true story from the edge of the solar system, and we might still be living inside it. Back then, humans had no writing, no telescopes, but perhaps from caves in Africa and Europe, they saw something strange. Comets appearing too often, a sky no longer still. In their myths, these were fire dragons, divine omens, or the end of days. But what if it wasn't superstition? What if it was the first evidence of a cosmic disturbance, one we've only begun to understand 70 millennia later? That star was named Scholz Star, a red dwarf, just 9% the mass of our sun. But in 2015, astronomers uncovered the truth. 70,000 years ago, it passed just 0.8 light years from us, close enough to disturb the Oort Cloud, a ring of icy death surrounding our solar system. Its gravity was like an invisible hand, scattering millions of comets from their ancient orbits. And when those comets begin to fall, we didn't feel it then. We will feel it in the next 10,000 years. This is not a one-time threat. It's a cosmic chain reaction. And Scholz Star wasn't the last, because out in the darkness, another star is approaching, bigger, faster, and its impact could mark the beginning of the longest comet season in Earth's history. We all know asteroids come from the asteroid belt, comets from the Kuiper belt. But the most dangerous ones? They come from a place we've never seen. From the edge of the solar system, over 100,000 times the Earth's sun distance, lies an invisible ring, the Oort Cloud. It's not a place in the traditional sense, never photographed, never visited, yet it exists. Because of gravity, because of long-period comets that suddenly appear from the void. Imagine a giant ball of ice tens of kilometers across. Inside it, locked for eternity, water from before Earth was born, dust from the first stars, gases that have never touched light. This is a comet nucleus, and there are billions out there. They don't orbit like planets. They drift like ghost ships in an eternal ice ocean, stable for billions of years until an outside force arrives and scatters them like leaves in a storm. The Oort Cloud is an incredibly fragile system. The sun's gravity there is weaker than a baby's pole, which means even a small disturbance can disrupt it. A passing star, a gravitational wave from the galaxy's spiral arm, even the motion of distant stars can be enough to shake it. And when it happens, comets don't fall immediately. They take tens of thousands of years to reach the inner solar system. So if Scholz Star disturbed it 70,000 years ago, we might only now be witnessing the first act. This isn't instant doom. It's a slow motion threat. Like rain falling from a sky we've never seen. And we don't know when the next drop will fall. In 2015, two astronomers uncovered something impossible. stellar motion data revealed a strange trace, a small star that once came incredibly close to the sun. But no historical records, no myths, no crisis. How could something so near be so invisible? The star was named Scholz Star, after its discoverer, Rolf Dieter Scholz. It wasn't bright, not visible to the naked eye, but 70,000 years ago, it passed just 0.8 light years from the sun, about 50,000 times the Earth-Sun distance. That makes it closer than Proxima Centauri is today. And the most shocking part? It passed through the Oort Cloud, like a bullet brushing a beehive, not exploding, but leaving chaos that still echoes. Scholz's star wasn't a single star. It was a binary system, a red dwarf and an even dimmer brown dwarf. Its mass was small, just 9% of the sun's. But gravity doesn't care about brightness. It cares about mass and distance. And at 0.8 light years, it was close enough to nudge billions of comets from their orbits. Not with an explosion, not with flight, but with an invisible touch from deep space. No explosion, no warning. Just one small star passing by. And the ring of ice at the edge of the solar system begins to tremble. This isn't the end of the world. It's the beginning of something slower, more invisible, and perhaps more dangerous. This isn't a one-time apocalypse. No giant explosion, no 0 point. This is a comet shower, a threat that doesn't arrive in one night, but over tens of thousands of years. Imagine, every few hundred years, a large comet enters the inner solar system. Not all hit Earth, but enough come close to change history. In 1908, in Tunguska, Siberia, an explosion equal to 10 large nuclear bombs flattened 2,000 square kilometers of forest. No crater. No comet remains. Just trees burned and felled like they were thrown from a center point. It wasn't an asteroid. It was a comet exploding in the atmosphere. And if that happened over New York, millions would die in an instant. Now, imagine, it doesn't happen once, but dozens of times in 10,000 years. If a comet over 1 kilometer wide hits the ocean, it will generate a tsunami as tall as a skyscraper. Coastal cities vanish in minutes. But the greatest threat comes after. Dust and vapor rise into the stratosphere, blocking the sun for years. Global temperatures drop. Harvests fail. Civilizations starve. This is called a comet winter. Not fire, but darkness slowly killing the world. We don't know when the next comet will come. We don't know from which direction. But we know one thing. The threat is real. And it doesn't come from war. Not from climate, but from a gravitational disturbance 70,000 years ago. We may not be the first victims, but we could be the last to know that the sky was never truly still. Scholz Star wasn't the end of the story. It was a warning, because out in the dark, there's one that's bigger, closer, and its impact could be the greatest disturbance in solar system history. Its name, Gliese 710. A star currently 64 light-years away, but heading toward us with cosmic certainty. In 1.3 million years, Gliese 710 will pass just 13,000 times the Earth-Sun distance from us. That's 0.2 light-years, closer than 99% of stars in the galaxy. And the most terrifying part? It won't just graze the Oort Cloud, it will plunge through it. Its gravity will strike the comet ring like a stellar earthquake. The result? 10 to 100 large comets per million years will be sent into the inner solar system. And since a million years equals about 40 human generations, that means we may be entering the longest comet season in Earth's history. This isn't the one-time event. It's a comet season, a new era in solar system history. Like a rainy season that comes every year, but lasting for hundreds of thousands of years. Every few hundred years, a large comet will emerge from the void. Not all will hit Earth, but enough will come close to bring civilizations to their knees. And because we can't predict which one will strike us, the only certainty is this: we live in a future already shaken by the past. We cannot stop it. We cannot deflect it. All we can do is look up. And remember, in the universe, nothing is permanent. Nothing is safe. Only motion, time, and the consequences of something that happened far beyond our sight. We often believe Earth is special, that we are safe, that the universe does not notice us. But the truth is more complex. The universe does not care, yet it still shapes us. From 0.8 light-years away, from 70,000 years ago, a small star has already altered our fate. Not by intent, not by anger, just by its natural motion. And thus, we only realized it 70 millennia later.